If you want a ton of ender pearls or a ton of XP, then you need to build this farm. This enderman farm design is super simple, and it's something I've built in every single one of my Minecraft world. To build this farm, you need to go to the end, and I recommend taking out the ender dragon first. I also recommend turning up your brightness if you play on vibrant visuals, because it'll make it a lot easier to see. These are the materials you need to build this farm. The full list is in the description. I do recommend you bring some extra because you will be building this out in the middle of the void. It's also super important that you bring a name tag that you've named with an anvil. To start, bridge out 128 blocks or 2 stacks from the main end island in any direction. Building out this far should cut out all enderman spawns from the main end island. Next, build out 3 blocks in both directions from the last block of your leaf bridge. Then go 6 blocks out from the end of one of these sides and 6 blocks across to make a 7x7 square platform. Fill this square in to create a solid base for the rest of the farm. Remember to stay crouched because you do not want to fall off in the middle of the void. Remove these 2 blocks on the side the bridge is on and place a double chest in there, then place a hopper on top of this chest. Now place more hoppers leading into this one to create a 3x3 platform of hoppers. Before I show you how to build the next part of the farm, I just want to ask you to subscribe. I can't believe we're only 24 subs away right now, so if you can help me out and hit that subscribe button, that'd be great. Next, place a leaf block beside this hopper and build 40 blocks up from that block. Now from this second block above the hoppers, build a ring of leaves. This ring will eventually prevent endermen from falling out of the farm. Build the next ring 2 blocks above this one. Endermen are 3 blocks tall, so they won't be able to fit through the 2 block gap. Now repeat this the whole way up, making sure that there's a 2 block gap between each ring and the one before it. Once you get to the highest leaf block, build another ring around it, but this time out of solid blocks. It should end up looking like this. You should have 14 rings in total, with the top one made out of solid blocks and none of the rings more than 2 blocks apart. At the top of the farm, build 6 blocks out from here. Now repeat this in all directions from every corner of the top ring. This will create a nice outline for a 17x17 spawning platform. So fill in all the sides except for the hole in the middle to create lots of space for endermen to spawn. And now you should end up with a 17x17 platform of solid blocks with a 3x3 hole in the middle. A lot of enderman farms put leaves around the outside of the spawning platforms. I think this is pretty useless and I don't know why people do it, but if there is a reason, feel free to tell me in the comments. For the next step, place spruce trapdoors like this on the inside of this hole. Endermen will think these are solid blocks and walk right through them and fall down. Don't forget to close the trapdoors or this won't work. Next, place a block in the middle of this hole and place 3 more blocks going up from it, and then remove every block except for the top one. Next, place a fence on the block and remove it. Then place a carpet on top of the fence with a block above that carpet too. Then build out 2 blocks from the side of this block, and place 3 blocks on both of these sides like this. Place 2 blocks in the middle and then place 3 blocks on these sides as well to create 2 separate compartments. In the compartment above the carpet, place a rail with a minecart on it. In the other compartment, throw ender pearls at the ground until an endermite spawns at your feet, and once the endermite spawns, name it with the name tag and get it into the minecart. Then break all the solid blocks around this, including the one under the minecart, to drop it onto the carpet. Endermen really don't like endermites, so they'll get angry at it and they'll run to it to try to attack it, and they'll fall down the hole and land on the hoppers. Because a ton of endermen spawn in the end, and the only spawning platform is the one that you built, endermen will spawn up there constantly and fall down onto the hoppers for you to farm. And that's it for this video. This farm should get you tons of XP and ender pearls, so I really suggest that you build it. Remember to subscribe to help me hit 1,000, and check out the gas farm video on screen right now for another super overpowered farm. And I'll see you in the next one.